I started by teaching myself to print t-shirts. I drew something, put it on Facebook, and someone said, oh, that'd be really cool as a shirt. And I was like, you're right. And then I taught myself how to screen print. It was fun, but I really loved doing the graphic design.
So Chad Hilton took his passion for graphic design to build RVA, a community makerspace that gives local makers, artists, and designers the tools and resources to create.
I laser cut illustrations into graphic design and digital artwork. Kind of run the gamut for all that stuff. So when I look at a digital illustration, I can say like, oh, I want this to be this layer and this to be this layer, and basically do everything in Illustrator to figure out what I want it to look like, and been able to fabricate that way. So a lot of times I think it's just kind of like an innate design skill to understand how something looks and know what you want to become. I actually start most of the time in my sketchbook, and then from my sketchbook I will take a picture and send that to myself, and then I'll trace that. So a lot of my designs have a nice organic feel to them because they're all handmade, and then I use the pen tool, which really lets me replicate it.
Chad creates and manipulates the designs in Illustrator. This time he's taking a familiar logo and adding some additional dimension. Now that I've traced it, it goes to where I kind of take the reins as a designer and say, okay, now I want to do, like, if I cut this out, the Virginia is kind of just going to be on nothing, so I want to make a frame for it. And I'm just going to make like a nice like little old school frame. That's it. And now we save it and take it into software for the laser cutter and get it cut on the laser cutter.
All right, we'll make the magic happen.
Yeah.
Whoa!
So
There it is.
Yeah.
Turn it around. That's pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Like in no time flat.
Yeah, it was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Industry secret. I love old cartoons. Like I grew up watching Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes, so that's what my dad loved. So that's what I grew up watching too, and that's really what influences a lot of my, like, I look at animation guides to come up with character designs or come up with illustrations.
But you got inspired by, or kind of some words of wisdom from your grandmother live on, right?
Yeah. That she told me when I was really young. I used to sculpt like little toys and stuff like that, and she's like, "You're so good with your hands. You should just work with your hands for a living."
Chad's designs can be seen all over the RVA and on his Instagram, @ChadHiltonDesign.
I get to work on something I love. I get to make something that, even if it goes to someone else or it's not my design, I get to bring someone else's idea to life, and I get to make them happy or make someone smile.
He exquisite.
Is totally awesome. And he's like entirely, he revealed that in the piece, totally self-taught with the graphic design. I mean, I had to go like this the whole time.
He said only 20 minutes. Did it really only take 20 minutes? This work of art?
This is it. This is the beautiful creation. You can kind of see the multi-layers here. Turn it.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
a little 3D
awful with
effect right
angles,
there.
but see how it's like stair-stepped on. And it really took about 20 minutes to put it together. So talented, and he is just starting out. I mean, really, this is, you know, so much ahead of him and so much he's going to offer the RVA. It was really funny. You saw the piece, the badge that he had carved out of leather that he mounted on the hat. He had just done that also in the laser cutter, and this is embarrassing, but he says, "Smell it. It really, you know, smell it. It really stinks, or it really smells. So I picked this thing up and I took a big whiff. It stank. It was not good.
It's kind of like,
listen to the artist when they tell you.
This milk tastes bad. Here, try it.
Yes,
Yeah.
This stinks. Smell it.
Fantastic.
Awesome,
this
right?
is just, and he's such a humble guy. Listen, for more information on Chad Hilton Designs, we're going to post a link on our show website early this afternoon at WTVR.com/VTM right here.
Magical stuff.